Abusuya mama kwa ba ena so biom sabri de abato num sensem an e wodo ye di bro nya bat ese ye ma yen ahwefo update. Dr. Bawumia of the MPP flag bearer going into the 2024 general elections. Less than 24 hours after the elections and of concede kire say abusuya data awenya from their own internal coalition kire say the MPP has lost the elections. Eno ti odin sema tugwa e concede say wedding nkugo yew. Na sansem na betu gwa no na abusuya the reactions bebree aba ewa chi na boy ema tension na associated with the elections no brase ama obi ehun so the NDC has won the elections na early constitution na Dr. Bawumia eye no nsem bebree na medical kind na dey aba na sabi the ntia that early concession and as a conceding of defeat by Dr. Bawumia no wachirem they will come into details. And what is no, the Electoral Commission has gazetted the 2024 presidential election result. Percentage both parties MPNDC nya no you be bro this episode. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and now subscribe to Sika TV. Now turn on your notification bell for latest updates. Now you share in some abay. Ebusuya Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia you to abano Saturday Sunday anopa na Dr. Bawumia press conference Edu Tugwa say the NPP has lost the elections to John Dramani Mahama of the NDC. Anuti Okasai encourage supporters say they should remain calm and accept the verdict of the Ghanaian people. Ankoye Amawon, and for that matter, they need to reorganize themselves and come again in the year 2028 general elections. The Busuyan Sanseme Dr. Bawumia do Tugwa no the pebi akasa tia say ebanse na consider so elisa na bayini say obi nye na adekwa obi nye na ade ayedin. Yes, there's a reason for everything. Sabi Dr. Bawumia abekiremu de tia or consider in term less than 24 hours after the elections and see that since the year 1992 you go into the fourth republic about to be anywhere ya toa a leading candidate ever consider defeat that early and see that the BIA can say Electoral Commission ever declare the winner of the presidential election and sana simple we were feeling ya consider why yes sir. Now so this time around there before the official announcement of the results a candidate of a major party was able to concede defeat even prior to the official announcement by the Electoral Commission. Dr. Bawumia Chiremu Oshia and Samchirofo and Oshia party supporters and what trade the NTA or consider that early in the elections. I don't see basically Dr. Bawumia not Chiremu the reason why or consider defeat less than 24 hours after the elections, whilst the EC has not made any official declaration of the winner of the elections. Yes, Dr. Bawumia.
My whole focus was service. Once I saw the results, and it was clear we were not winning this particular election, I thought it was not good to leave the country under tension for any length of time. In fact, by 3 a.m., we knew that we had lost the election. The Electoral Commission was going to take a few days to get to that conclusion, but our own collation, the data that we got from all the polling stations, was clear that we were not going to win this election. And so the question was, should we wait for the Electoral Commission to go through its processes and then announce in a few days' time, or do I go out immediately? There were different opinions, but I made the decision that it was better to go out. At 3 a.m., it was a bit early. People were sleeping. So I decided that we'll do it at 9 a.m. On Sunday morning. And so we gathered the press, and then I made my announcement that morning to say, my opponent had won decisively, and we are conceding the election. And I think that that helped bring down the tension in the country and help the process of the transition. I made that early concession to preserve our peace in Ghana, because otherwise we could have had many, incidents of violence across, and I could see the potential. And so I thought by an early concession, everybody would relax, the winners would relax, and we who had lost would also understand that we had lost. So that was it. And it was also very important that our democracy should be respected. The democracy is about respecting the will of the people. You may think you are right, but the people may express a different view. And so once the people say, this is what we want, that is it. It's no ifs or buts. You accept the will of the people. And that is it. So for me, it was very simple, because the people had expressed their views by voting in one direction, and we had to accept it. There was no other issue around that particular expression. Then, I was also very concerned about the economy, because that foreign investment is very key to this country's economic growth. Any incidents of instability destroys confidence of foreign investors in any economy. And we have been trying to resuscitate this economy since COVID and all of that. And it was just too critical a time to allow instability into our country. It would deter. It takes a long time to recover confidence if it is lost. And I thought it was very, very important that we make sure that there is stability in Ghana, so that foreign investment and all the programs that we've initiated, there will be confidence, and that will continue, so that we can build this economy, even if it's under a new government. Then I was concerned about security in the sub-region. Any instability in Ghana, gives, succor to the terrorists in our sub-region. They will find reason to be here. And so it was very, very important, for the sake of the security of Ghana, to really emphasize and prioritize our stability and peace here. We thought that if any violence ensued, it will be negative for the security of Ghana and for the sub-region. So these were the reasons behind my early concession. I did it, but then after that, it seemed like a bigger deal than I thought it was. But many people seem to appreciate it, and many people in Ghana seem to really appreciate it.
The decision to announce the early conceding of defeat to the NDC, the campaign team were against it. Yes, the campaign team were against the decision to concede so fast, so early. Now, so Penny say, or better man on the draw, ring, and I feel so no, Sabi, Abofra, Obefimuno, what Nico share Pope Kotokum Krana, yeah, no befim. And I'm Penny say, Career Yaudeno, Ujan in Tema, now I am free. And see, what that overcame for how long? And it's a result, and then he did a gentleman decision or announcing the early conceding of defeat to the NDC, because when they are it was able to help to ease tension characterizing the elections, through the early concession of defeat, a boy man obian so abanako in favor of the NDC, and anyeye ama MPP for. Nabusuya Electoral Commission, as part of its operations, after the elections, the results has to be gazetted. No beer who's officially local on website. Candidate A had this results, candidate B had this results. Now this year, Electoral Commission added the official percentage of voter the various candidates A Abetuga and as one gazette. Now I share according to the ballot, Dr. Bawumia another number 1. Dr. Bawumia 38.2% of the total valid votes cast. 38.2, less than 40%. And Dr. Bawumia Enyai. And no change no John Dramani Mahama, or the president-elect of the NDC, Enya 57.7%. Besides Simubium, JDM nya 57.7%. Dr. Bawumia nya 38.2%. JDM 57.7%. Now I will see a video online. And that's me some flyer be. I actually say Sanka Dr. Bawumia nya 38.2% 2024. 2028 oh yeah obey then. Now I was to go say sa flyer ni fake. The three phone I post here. One which him say fake eh one way. Oh, Adam we Dr. Bawumia sir. I say me adwuma ni na say ya me president adwuma be na me. I don't know amafo afa na was that be say so yeah big margin this time around now. Then obey in 2028. And it was here for your information. MPP enya 38.2% in the general elections that was held in 2024, December 7. And John Dramani Mahama of the NDC enya 57.7%, the highest marginal Obidia winning presidential elections in the history of the country since 92. Obia also that percentage here. Always 51 point something, 52, 50 point something, 51, 50 when they 57. A overwhelming gap. We are the Shia, enye. Yes, we are the Shia, enye. I don't know. Gap on there a clear. Will be on the smoothness level. Yes, MPP has to go back to the drawing board and reorganize themselves to face the NDC in 2028 elections. Dr. Bawumia, after the conceding of defeat, Oshia party communicators, Ekasachira will say yes. The MPP lost the election to the NDC by their own doing because most of their supporters did not go out to vote. That contributed to their defeat. And when Sankra said the margin of the NDC or the vote that the NDC had in 2024 did not change compared to what they got in 2020. The NDC got a little over 6 million in the 2020 elections. There's almost the same figure. And I was saying in 2024, but this time around, it gave them victory compared to the MPP's 4.something million in 2024. And the MPP gave the victory to the NDC because Dr. Bawumia is saying that most supporters of the MPP did not go out to cast their vote on the election day. Whether it is true or not, and many Caribbean elections come 2028. Dr. Bawumia was conceded defeat so early, proud to the official announcement by the Electoral Commission, the winner of the presidential results. Winner, Australia say, on the decision of ban. Now some of his supporters were against the campaign team. They were against the early conceded of defeat to the NDC. And so, the presidency, the EC has gazetted the results for the 2024 presidential elections. MPP, Mutie, Munya 38.2%. Ah, na muso pe gap 38.2% Munya. And the NDC 57.7%. A overwhelming gap. And what in Sokura local parliament, the NDC has over 188 seats compared to the MPP's 88 seats. There were 4 independent candidates. So 4 independent candidates in Kurano, Asante Achim North, MPP New York independent also about parliament on the NDC Fubeshia boom. Oba cross capital of the NDC. Now a business. Senia, Yabeka Formena MP 2020 also winning on the ticket as an independent candidate. Also by joining another party MPP. Them Okwa Asante Achim North there. Honorable and the appear could be seat no lose to the independent candidates. No winning is over on the NDC parliament. It's a bushia. It's a brina and I'm whatever. The leadership of the MPP parliamentary caucus has also suggested that the party should retain the leadership of the MPP in parliament currently. Ochilemu say Honorable Alexander Kwame Markins, our majority leader currently, say back January 7 Ekwa, they should maintain him as the minority leader. That's something they have made in power because Dr. Kwame Markins and I said lawyer can say it's not good to be in minority. Say to the open pool, a bank account. And you say people say they should retain Afenyomakins and his colleagues as the leadership of the MPP come January 7 and beyond. Now, face on your back, Chief Whip and so Honorable Frank Anodompre of Insama Dwejiri. The leadership is saying they should maintain those people to steer the affairs of the MPP caucus in Parliament. Stay tuned on this channel for all more updates on 2024 elections and all other trending issues across the globe and Ghana. I am so for Nana Apia. Bye bye.